Hello, Libra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on. Happy Friday, folks. Happy Friday. I do have some downloads for you. Okay. One of the downloads, first download I do have is prepare to be amazed at how the karma approach brings you fulfillment quicker than any other approach. How the meek approach, how the calm approach, how this transition, the peaceful approach to something, where everybody feels like that they have to fight and do this and push back. You are about to be amazed. This is especially for a person who does not know the power in feminine energy, because this will be a feminine approach. You are about to be amazed. Somebody is not even aware of how much their own feminine energy can get them what it is that they want quicker, could bring them to the fulfillment that they need quicker. How you can gain things out of love, nurture, compassion. Some of you guys are about to put a whole at first, and it's not even valued so much, especially in a place of like career and things like that. Compassion, the feminine approach is not valued. The masculine approach is valued. You're about to see how the feminine approach gets you something way quicker, and it's given the message is prepared to be amazed. Prepare to be amazed at how the feminine approach gets you things way quicker. All right. Oh, then we got this download that I really, really liked, y'all. It's Big Daddy energy. If somebody got a lot of kids, or somebody got a lot of like mouths to feed, and they have plenty. And the thing that kind of got me about this message, because there's a person, it's a daddy, okay? It's a masculine energy, it's father energy, it's a protector energy. And there's a person who is working every day and working. However, they come to this table and they load this table up with so many different things with the feast. They work so hard so they can bring and put the feast all over the table. And they put the feast all over the table because they're making sure that the little ones eat. That's why I got like a lot of kids or something like that. They have it for whoever. Plenty people can eat at this table. There's a person who they can't even hit you with the question with what do you bring to the table, because they know, messing with them, that it's not even room for you to put anything in the table. The only room it is for you to do is to pull up a chair and eat. By the time he doesn't even need to ask you what you bring, because by the time you sit at the table, he has not only fulfilled your needs, but he's fulfilled everybody's need who pulled up a chair. And that's what he values, okay? So this is this big daddy energy. It's this big father energy. It's this big protector, provider, secure energy. For some of us, we don't know what the hell that look like. Some of us, that energy is only a figment of your imagination. For some of you guys, you know exactly what that looks like. For some of you guys, you could be married to a person who has this big daddy energy. For some of you guys, you had a father who had this big daddy energy. For some of you guys, you have a brother who has this big daddy energy, an uncle who has this big daddy energy. That is why they go get it. They work so much. Somebody is a workaholic, and they work so much so they can supply the full table. You can have a party at this table if you want to. And this is not just for them. This is for whoever decides to come. It's like they feed the needy like it's good. They have plenty, and then some. Somebody gonna gain weight at this table. Messing around with this big daddy energy that a person has, and it is divine masculine energy. It's a masculine energy, and the masculine energy values the fulfillment of the people that they love, of the closest people, the people who they're closest to. So this would not only be their significant other, this would be their children if they had, their families, their friends. They work so hard because they want to be the means, or they want to be able to fulfill everybody. And the message is coming is, I feel like that this is just somebody's natural energy. Somebody has this natural energy. Big daddy energy. It would just let me know, what do you do to this big daddy energy? Somebody has this big daddy energy where they go, they work all day. They don't care if they work all night or all whatever. They work all day because they're filling up the table. That is what they value. They value fulfilling the needs. If you have a need, they want to fulfill your needs. They got this big daddy energy. There's not even room to even ask you. You don't even think to ask the question, well, what do you, your needs are already fulfilled. They have like so many different things. So much. All right. The other download that I do have is, there's a person who not only they lie to your face to gain your trust, to receive information from you, to start a rumor, a foul rumor that has a little bit of truth in it, so it's a believable rumor. This was a hard ass working repeat offender. Some of you guys need to be really, really, really. And then my thing is, how many times do a person got to show you? You can have a good heart. You can have a good heart, and you don't have to put yourself on the floor to be walked all over. Having a rap sheet of somebody who walks all over you, or having a big rap sheet of those who walk all over you, does not equate to, oh yeah, let me see this is how good my heart is. Look at everything that I've took. Look at what I keep on taking, and I keep on. There is a point in time where you close the door to these repeat offenders. Good heart, bad heart, no heart. You close the door to these repeat offenders, okay? There's a person who does not need this access. When we're talking about access, we're talking about close enough, having a heart-to-heart, sharing your vulnerabilities with this person, and they lie to you about their vulnerabilities. They weren't really vulnerable. They just wanted to know what you was doing. Somebody is a sucker for conversation, a sucker for heart-to-heart conversation, a sucker for something like that. They did not care what you were doing. They just wanted to know. They didn't care. They did not even... I don't even want to get started on this, because this bothers me, because I can resonate with the person who has a pure heart and the person who could allow a repeat offender over and over again. And it just bothers me, you know. Definitely have been there before, more than I like to admit, okay, to be 100% honest. But it just goes to that person. It's a no-brainer that a person does not allow access. They don't need access to you. Somebody works so hard to get into your good graces, all to betray your trust. To run back to something where they have a little truth in what it is. They have a little bit of notoriety too, because they know that you're close-knit with this person. They know that you could have worked something out. You reconcile with a person. And last but not least, this is a warning. Somebody has a warning. There's a person who is not able to gain the victory because they are a liar, a thief. They lack integrity. They lack a conscience, and they see you moving fast, okay? They see you moving fast, and they want to get on your ship. Letting this person on your ship, your car, whatever is making you move fast, will surely slow you down. And it's going to be like a change of destiny. It's going to be like a change. And I'm about to tell a friend, like, you have to, when a person comes or you start speaking to another person, be mindful of what you start to manifest, what starts coming into your life, what starts happening. If it's good things, then it's good. If it's bad things that start coming into your life, the moment that you get in contact with the person, then you need to let that person go, because there's a person who has their own karma. Like, there's a person who karma is coming to get them, and they are not allowed to. Somebody is not allowed to speed through. So if they on your ship, it gets slowed down. If they on somebody's bus, it gets to make it a flat tire. If they in somebody's car, the car may not start up, because they are not allowed. It doesn't even matter if it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with that person. This person is also highly ranked spiritually. They're not no little person. They get their karma like that. So you'll see it like that. Okay? I don't know what this person did. It ain't none of your business. It ain't none of my business. But all we know is that karma is coming out. And karma will be served. All this glitter is falling every time I falling off my little hoodie. Somebody has a pocket full of money. Somebody got a pocket full of money. I'm thinking about pocket full of sunshine. But somebody's walking like $1,000,000. I feel like somebody has an extra pep in their step. Also feel like you got the job. Okay. You got the job. Have you asked your angels to help with this? You got power animal. Your angels want to help you with the situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So if you want some type of angelic help, you have it. For some of you guys, you have asked your angels to help you with this. Mutual attraction. You have asked your angels to help you with this, and they have helped you with it. Some of you guys, somebody is getting the job. It's like, yay, I got the job. Not today. There's a person who's not calling, who's avoiding the conversation, who's still angry, who's not going to show up, who's not going to, like, somebody is still avoiding. They're not going to pick up the phone today. They're avoiding the conversation. They're avoiding, they could possibly still be angry. They could still be upset, but a person is choosing to not show, like, not have access. Not give you access to them, or you could be choosing not to give a person access to you. This is just, something's not today. For some of you guys, you could be expecting a phone call for a person. This is given like a person is avoiding to talk to you. They know you're going to want to talk about some type of issue. They know you're going to want to talk about it, and they don't want to. They're avoiding you. Somebody is not busy. They are avoiding you. They are just straight up avoiding a conversation, avoiding something. They're straight up avoiding you. They don't want to face it today. Oh, we got two. All right, we got a happy ending, shutting everyone out. Okay. I was getting a download of somebody shutting everybody out and realizing that there was some people that they needed, and having to go back around and be like, I'm sorry, or talk about your type of things. Talk about their issues. And in this simulation, there's a person who shuts everyone out, goes into that hermit mode, shows themselves up, and it becomes a happy ending. The ending is happier. At first, the ending would not have. So this is a person where solitude, where isolation is needed. And this would be spiritual isolation, where that is needed, where a person Does need that. Let's see. Go into the energy today. Indecision. Indecision in reverse. Oh, the deck is in reverse. Indecision. Time to make up your mind. What choice are you going to take? What road are you going to take? What road are you going to take? Meditate on your options and see where spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you the most. Both in the process and in the goal, follow your heart and make the honoring choice. It's time to make a choice. What choice are you going to choose? It's time to make a choice. This could be, maybe you're avoiding a certain conversation. Maybe you're avoiding something. But it's time to make a choice. For some of you guys, there's a need for you to make your choice today. There's a need for you to respond to something today. There's a need for you to have something ready. But there needs to be some type of choice made today. Okay? It's no more like stalling on the decision-making process. It's time to make the choice. Oops. It's time to make the choice today. Let's see what archetype is coming out. The slave. I don't like that one. The slave. The slave here. The light attribute is surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Love that. Giving up free will. Wow. Beautiful. Being able to give up free will and completely trust your master, your higher power, to lead you to your highest purpose, to a destination, to your fulfilled destination, or your, it's that trust. The shadow attribute is giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. Okay? So we have indecision, time to make a choice. We've been met with the archetype of the slave. This is surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. This is you allowing the divine to make the choice for you, i.e. you going within and you just seeing where your heart leads you, what this goes, that goes. Another aspect of this will be you not being able, you resisting your opportunity to make a choice for you, so someone else makes it for you. Someone else chooses it for you. This is you then being the slave of another person. Not saying this person is, a bad person. They are going to make a choice if you're not going to. But surrendering to the divine and letting the divine order and guide your steps, that's a different level of like self-intimacy. Where you can sit with yourself and actually hear the voice within and then know exactly where the voice within is telling you to go. Whereas the opposite of this would be you procrastinating so long that somebody is forced to make the choice for you, and you're just forced to deal with the consequences after that. Different level of choice making. Somebody needs to make a choice today. Somebody may need to have a conversation. Somebody may need to do something today to avoid another person making the choice for them. Be mindful of this. Be mindful of a person who allows the divine to make choices for them versus another person who gives their willpower to an external authority out of fear of making their own choices. It's the fear of you making your own choices. If you decide to say, you know what, I don't really, hey, whatever it is you like, I'm willing to go with it. And there's no fear within you making your choices. But this is this is a person who lacks self-trust, who needs to build up trust within themselves because they don't trust themselves to make a right choice. So it's not necessarily in being quick on your toes or being able to make a choice within time. It has a lot to do with sitting with yourself and trusting yourself. And that would be you acknowledging the moment when you fell out of trust. The moment when you made a decision that was bad or that was painful. Or that came with a lesson that was hard to learn. Or that came with heartache. It will be you acknowledging that moment that you betrayed your own trust with your own decision. What decision did you make? A lot of times we betray ourselves in trust because of love. We pick the person who we swear that, you know, I'm in love, and this person hurts you the most. And you're like, well, why did I pick this? I picked it at the end of the day. And I stayed here. And I told myself lies that it would get better. And so I don't trust me anymore. Some people go through that. Some people, it's money decisions. I told myself that this investment would be good. Now I don't trust myself around money. For some of you guys, it could be not trusting yourself around kids, not trusting yourself in love relationships. It doesn't have to be all across the board, but it's a certain way that you do something. If you are like battling with this, not making choices, it comes from, and not being able to make your decisions, it comes from you having a lack of self-trust. And that lack of self-trust, in order to heal that, you need to acknowledge the moment that you fell out of trust with yourself and re-go over that and figure out what that was. Maybe it's so many moments. Just get to one, okay? And love yourself through that process of reliving that for the moment. I'm going into the crows today. Going into the crows today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you find something here that resonates, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's get into this reading. Okay. Your current energy is you are remembering. You're having memories of you soaring, of you working with the team and the team. Like you just having really, really good memories about teams working together, of soaring, of when you were able to work together with family, with friends, with lovers, with co-workers. You are just having these memories of when togetherness or teamwork led you to success. So you could be remembering yourself being a team player. You can be remembering yourself, you know, cultivating a team, supporting a team, working together in a team. But this is memories of yourself. Okay, so there's a memory. Also, you are also remembering how you made something work, how you were able to work together, how you were able to get something done. So you're remembering you having memories of this teamwork. Love is in the air. Yeah. Love is in the air. Okay. Love is in the air. So you're remembering how you were able to work together. This could be like in a union. So you're remembering your part. So this is you kind of not looking at your failed relationships or failed projects or failed or failed collaborations. This is you looking at your completed collaborations. When you got a certain task done, when you came together or you collaborated with a person for a specific goal, and you get that you're able to accomplish that goal. This just has something to do with love. This has something to do with romance, with relationships, with close unions. You're just remembering how you could have come together with a person, how you were able to get the end goal with both people, how you were able to play your part, they were able to play their part, and together y'all made a really, really good team. Okay? All right, now we have the spiritual plane. We got protection. You are very, very protected. We also have self-interest. So there's something for you here. And we have trickery. We have trickery here. Protection. Going out there to get for yourself. The spirit have to trick you. Some of you guys had to be tricked in order for you to go out and do something for yourself. And spirit probably has to constantly trick you because its protection over you is it has a lot of protection over you, and your spirit guide's job is making sure that you get exactly what is yours. And sometimes your spirit guides have to trick you in order for you to go out there and get what it is that's yours. Have to use a little trickery for you to go out there and get what it is that's yours. For you to put yourself as priority. So if somebody has a problem with putting themselves as priority, somebody has to get tricked in order to put themselves as priority. I remember this, like, I went through a situation of a ghosting type of situation, right? And I knew that if it was counted on me, that I would have stayed in that cycle for a minute. And at first, of course, ghosting is crazy. You know, you don't want to go through it. It's abandonment and stuff like that. And I couldn't believe, and I was so hurt. But I knew exactly that this thing wasn't serving me emotionally. You know how painful it is when you know that a situation ain't serving you emotionally and you're just doing it because, let's be honest, the sex was amazing. Okay? Let me just be honest. I mean, just 100% be honest. And this person looked really, really good on paper. And they were my type. And the sex, did I say the sex was amazing? Okay. And I feel like my spirit guides knew, because we talk, and they knew I wasn't gonna let that man. That I wasn't gonna let that man go. That man had to literally leave away from me in order for me to find myself and put myself as priority, and me to learn certain things that I needed to learn. Everything that I needed to learn that relationship was showing me. And sometimes your spirit guides love you so much that they're going to take things from you. They're going to put you in certain situations that, based off of your physical eye, it looks like, oh, somebody is cursing me, or something is going on, or this must be a bad thing. But really, it is your spirit guides actually tricking you into position. Is, you know how you get so fed up and you put yourself, some of you guys, you may want to stop getting fed up and putting yourself first. Because now the spirit guides know I got to get this person fed up to put themselves first. I'm trying to teach them into just having the natural energy of just putting themselves first. And that's just what it is. They put themselves as priority of them being a priority and then in their life, but they would rather be second until they get extremely, extremely mad to put themselves first. That means that you seem like it feels like that a person wouldn't allow you to choose you in a relationship. It means that you had to compromise yourself in a relationship in order to be in relationship with people, be it a friendship, be it a romantic relationship, be it a family relationship, a family dynamic. You were in a situation where you couldn't fully let your light shine and you couldn't fully be your own priority in a relationship. You had to be second even to you. So what's going on spiritually is another thing with how your spirit guides are actually communicating with you down here on earth, because they need you to move at certain marks. They need you to make certain decisions. They need you to show up in certain moments in your life that's going to bring you the fulfillment that they know that you desire. The things that you cry about, the things that you pray about to your spirit guides. They know exactly what it is that you want, the love that you desire, the fulfillment that you desire, the peace that you desire. They know exactly where you need to be to get that. So if they have to move some things around and cause a little conflict and cause a little chaos, and they don't care as long as they get you where you need to be. That's real protection. Sometimes protection may look like you being thrown out in the wolves, but it's not you being thrown out in the wolves. It's actually you being pushed, you being thrusted into a position to put yourself as priority, because that's all your spirit guides want from you. It's for you to put yourself as priority. So yeah, they tricking you a little bit. You'll be surprised when you figure out who really was up to it. Oh, that's a deeper conversation. That's a deeper look, it ain't even like that. That's a deeper conversation. It ain't even like that. Got short hair. Somebody has short hair. Got a wise older man. When a person say it ain't even like that, what do we know for sure, that it is indeed like that? Okay. Okay. Somebody is going to be tricked, and somebody could be dealing with a liar, or somebody could be dealing with a person who is not genuine. Somebody could be dealing with a person who is, who motives are questionable, who gives you with the it ain't even. And so much of that is going to force you, you're going to be thrusted into. So this lets me know that somebody on a deeper note, on a shadow work note, you've been in relationships, you've learned how to do it. With putting yourself first, you don't mind. You're like, oh no, I'm cool. You don't have to really put yourself first. You don't put yourself first when it comes to relationships. And if a person wants to be first in a relationship, if they want, they probably would get in a relationship with you. Ouch, I've been there. If a person wants to not even fight for the top spot, they probably would want to get into a relationship with you. That's if a person is sparring to get to the top spot. If a person wants to be a priority in your life because they can see that boat is gone. Like they're not the priority in their life. Everyone else gets to be a priority in their life but themselves. So you probably could be manifesting people who are just trying to be a priority, who needs their ego stroked, who needs some energy. Energy vampire. Maybe in situations that make you feel so drained. Oh, and what's going on the physical plane? You see what's going on the spiritual plane. Spiritual plane, I gotta trick you to put yourself first, because you know when you get fed up to put yourself first. And this is just confirmation that the person gets fed up to put themselves first, because what is here? A battle, upheaval. Spirit got to do all this. Your spirit guys gotta literally come down here and raise hell for you to say enough is enough. I'm about to do this. I'm gonna something. And you probably make choices that last you a lifetime. And this is also letting you know that you are the oracle. If somebody ever needed reassurance on their own, like power, their own inner abilities, you are the oracles, because all your spirit guides are doing is moving around the pieces on the chess table. And they trust in you so much that you are going to make the right. They don't have to push you. It's no magic button. They don't have to make a magic something appear. They trust that within you, there's something within you that they trust without a shadow of a doubt. So why don't you trust it? It's a way that you move. They know exactly where you're going to go. They know exactly what you're going to do in the heat of battle, in the heat of upheaval. When everything's falling, when it's chaos, everything's shaking in the heat. They trust you in these moving times. Listen to me when I speak. They trust you in these uncertain times. So why don't you trust yourself? That's a deep question. A very, very deep question. Sacred space. They know you're about to create some type of sacred space. This is a protected space. Your spirit guide has already told you that you are protected here. I already said I'm going to have to trick you just a little bit, or I had to trick. Some of you guys are realizing that you were tricked. And this could probably be like a shedding of tears. You realize where you had to go. For some of you guys, you raised hell, but that was the only thing that you could possibly do. And listen to me when I tell you this. It was needed. It was in alignment to where you needed to go and the choices that you needed to make. Something leads you right to your sacred space. Remember, I don't care what I move around. I need to get you to a particular spot, and you're there. You're just you could just have the effects of going through the battle, of going through the chaos, and you are there. You are completely there in your sake. I need to get you to a place. And the way that I can get you to the place is the way that I know that you move the most effectively. Some of you guys, you are truly a diamond because the things that you do under pressure. You have the ability to move and make brilliant movements under pressure. Well, we got ill. Something gets a little nasty. Yeah, something gets real messy. That battle is a nasty battle. Oh, yeah. Something's about to get messy. It's about to get real. Something's about to get messy, but Spirit knows exactly what's happening. Spirit knows exactly what it's doing. Like, it's about to get messy. Make peace with the past. We got the love is real, and there's an important message for you within your dreams. The love that you have is this spirit. Your spirit guides are here with you. All right, what message we have for you in love? We got dominance, curiosity, and routine. There's somebody here that's about to make you change up the routine, or you're about to make a person change up the routine. For some of you guys, the change of a certain type of routine, disrupting a pattern in a love relationship. I did talk about it being, it was a download where there's a need for a person to fill your absence in order for them to actually put in the effort that you need them to put in. If you stay, otherwise there's nothing for them to work for. especially if this is a masculine person. Masculines are action oriented. Even if they hurt you to the core, if you stay and there's no consequence given, there's no switch up in action, there's just words, they're going to believe that their actions are fine. They're going to continue to keep doing what it is that they're doing, because on a level where they can understand through actions, nothing has changed. And that's a-okay with them. When things start changing for a masculine, that's when things get a little scary, okay? Feminine energy here. If this is a feminine energy, somebody changed up their actions to, or somebody changed up the way that they felt or the way that they expressed their emotions to this feminine, which allowed her to move in a certain type of direction. Somebody is switching up the routine. Somebody decided, well, let me see if this, and this was just like, I feel like there was a person that just was trying something out. You have dominance when it comes to love. Somebody bowing down, but I feel like this is in the sense of a person giving in, surrendering, submitting to a person. This could also be a person committing to someone. All right, make peace with the past. Somebody, this is a past relationship too. Oh, you're pulling in wish fulfillment. Make peace with the past. So it's surrendering, it's submitting to you. Something is submitting to you. Somebody is getting some type of, somebody could be committing to you, all by you switching up some type of routine. So there's a need for you to figure out what is the pattern and what needs to be disrupted. Everything has a pattern, everything has a rhythm, everything has a song. It's kind of like it's a Native American thing where everything has a heartbeat. It's like everything has a spirit. Everything has a rhythm. And if you listen to everything, everything has a vibration. So it's almost like everything is alive. Everything might just be alive. So what is the pattern? What is the song? What is the heartbeat of your relationship? Okay. Career and finances. We have Knight, resistance, and direction. Somebody is resisting going in a certain direction because this direction is leading them into the unknown. They don't know what the night holds for them. Things look different at night, but the night is representing the unknown, the darkness. Don't know what's out there, can't see. So because a person can't see where something is taking them, this is losing faith and depending on sight, where we need to lose sight and depend on faith. So somebody in career needs to lose sight and depend on faith. Yes, your sight is showing you what I don't know for sure. I have no certainty in this area. So I'm resisting this area. This is what your sight is showing you. But if you were to give up sight and focus on faith, you'll realize how you're just being blown, how you're just being moved and pushed to right where you need to go. Right exactly where you need to go, in the right direction. But if you go off your eyes and what things look like, you may get afraid and push against it. Resist against it, okay? There's a important message in your dreams. And there's a person with short hair. So there's a person with short hair in career that's really, really significant for you. All right? And an important message in your dream of where you need to be going. What you need to be on the lookout for is the anomaly. Something abnormally good happens where you're able to play at a distance. You got distance, far away. I'm thinking like this is travel. So we have distance, but this is fun. I'm also getting like somebody is at a good distance, or you're far ahead, or you have some type of pleasure or something like that. But this play energy, this is the anomaly. Something happens abnormally good, or you're able to manifest something that's like once in the blue moon. Be on the lookout for this. There's an abnormally good situation. Something happens, something goes extremely good. Not even extremely, it's just like, it's almost too good to be true. This can get you ahead of a space. This gives you some type of pleasure, fulfillment, fun. Yeah, we have money man. Okay. Money man. Okay, we have unexpected eyes on you. Something goes extremely, extremely good. Real, real good for you. Oh, we got baby fever. They want to, somebody could be wanting to have a baby with you. Listen. Listen, Linda. I don't know. Somebody could be wanting to have a baby with you, but we'll see. But something goes extreme. This could have something to do with money. This could have something to do with a person who has money. This could have something to do with a person who, somebody is able to go far. Somebody could be able to travel. Something happens abnormally good where a person is able to go a far distance, to have fun for a long time, even to play for a long time, like some money you can play with for a long time. You know how people say this is my play money? All right, to be on the lookout, what to be on the lookout for is release, bond, and insight. What to be on the lookout for? First, we have this releasing. This is releasing something that no longer serves you. We also have this bond here where you have insight. And the insight would be that in this bond, holding on to the past, which make peace with the past came out a lot. Holding on to this past is not going to help a relationship. So because you have insight and you know exactly how to do it, you went through trial and error before. Now you know that this bond, the past, there needs to be some type of forgiveness. This could be something that has to do in love, but it's just that you know exactly what something gets you. You know exactly what holding on to the past gets you in a relationship, and you know based off your previous knowledge, there's something that you need to release. There could be that you may need to forgive that person or forgive a person from your past, but you know from your insight that you can't hold on to this past and hold on to the relationship and hold on to a bond too. We got the love is real. Your harvest is ready. And we have express yourself. Yeah. You're about to release some things that don't serve you because you're ready. You're ready to pick up your harvest. For some of you guys, you're ready to get into this new love relationship because you're ready to release the old. For some of you guys, you're ready to become the highest version of yourself because you're ready to release the old version. It's about releasing the old version, releasing releasing what's no longer there, releasing what's just air, it's just like residue of something left behind. And there's a need for you to release it in order for you to get your harvest. And the harvest is a bond. It's a relationship in this point. And in this thing, you know that holding on to the past is not going to allow the relationship to grow. It's going to allow more of the past to grow a wedge in between the bond. And releasing the past puts you into this energy where you actually are able to remove the wedge and have the bond. This could have something to do with coming up in love, where it's like making peace with the past. Being dominant, creating dominant. It would be you being dominant over your past, not your past being dominant over you. And ancestors, let's see what we have here. We got mimicry, commitment, and we have perspective. There's somebody who could be mimicking your commitment to a thing. It's the way that you see it. It's the way that you would like to. There's a need for you to change your perspective. You could think that somebody just wants commitment because they're copying off of you, or you could think that somebody is just mimicking you, trying to commit to something or trying to do something. There's a need for you to change your perspective. Okay, so this is that. Not for you. Somebody is mimicking you. Somebody is mimicking some type of commitment. Somebody don't really want something, but they're just doing what you do. And this person is not for you. And they could be doing it for some type of motives, but they have some type of ulterior motive so much that they're willing to commit something, commit time, energy, and effort to something. Somebody is trying to mirror you. Somebody is trying to do exactly what it is that you do, to mirror you. This could be to get you to commit to them, to make you think that you're seeing them, that you're seeing yourself. So you know how mirrors are, they show you ourselves, okay? They show you a reflection. So somebody is trying to make it seem like that you are a reflection of you. So they're trying to mimic the good love. That's possibly what a person is supposed to be doing. But somebody is trying to mimic your good heart to you. But it's just them acting up. It's them acting. It's not real. Because a real, a real reflection, they mirror the good back to you. But somebody is doing that, but they're just playing. It's like dress up. They're acting like they're into everything you're into. They're acting like that they have the same heart that you do. They're acting like somebody has a beautiful mask on. They're acting like, and this person is not for you. So somebody is acting like they're the same thing, but a person is not for you at all. Somebody is mimicking who you are, mimicking your good energy, and this person's not for you. I feel like your perspective is about to change. I feel like you feel like that this person is a reflection of you, but I feel like you're about to actually see something different, where you see that a person is actually lying, which means you're about to see the true colors of a person. Don't be alarmed so much, because it may be completely different from what they have shown you, but this is actually the truest peak that you can get at themselves. This is the truest peak of who they actually are. And you're going to realize that whoever that person actually is, it's not for you. You are not in alignment with this person. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.